caring man received an important phone call about kittens spotted near a dangerous road. He knew that young animals near busy streets face serious risks from cars and harsh weather. Without wasting time, he gathered his rescue supplies and headed straight to the location where these helpless babies needed immediate help. Upon reaching the area, he began searching carefully around the roadside. His trained eyes spotted movement inside a large cement pipe that lay abandoned on the ground. Deep within this cold concrete tube, a tiny kitten was hiding in fear. The little one was shaking and looked completely lost without its mother. The man understood that scared animals can easily run back into danger, so he moved very slowly and spoke in gentle whispers. He carefully reached into the pipe and lifted the frightened baby, then placed it inside a soft carrier bag filled with warm blankets to provide comfort and security. The experienced rescuer knew that where there is one kitten, there are usually others nearby. He continued his thorough search of the surrounding area and soon discovered another small kitten lying still on the ground near some old debris. This tiny creature appeared weak and tired, with its small body curled up for warmth. Its eyes were barely open, showing signs of exhaustion and hunger. The man gently picked up this second baby and carefully placed it next to the first kitten in the warm carrier, knowing that staying together would help reduce their stress. Just as he prepared to leave with his precious cargo, a concerned person approached him with urgent news. They informed him that more kittens had been seen in a nearby park area. The man realized this was likely the rest of the litter, as mother cats sometimes scatter their babies when they sense danger. He quickly made his way to the park where he found a heartbreaking sight waiting for him. Hidden beneath some bushes were several more tiny kittens clustered together in a desperate attempt to stay warm. They were clearly struggling to survive on their own, showing obvious signs of hunger and cold exposure. Their small bodies were pressed against each other for comfort, but they were too young and weak to take care of themselves properly. The man worked carefully and patiently, gathering each fragile baby while making sure not to cause them additional stress or fear. All of the rescued kittens were then transported to a local animal rescue center, where they could receive proper care and attention. At the facility, each kitten was given immediate medical attention to check their health condition. They were provided with warm, soft bedding that mimicked the comfort they would have received from their mother. The rescue staff prepared special formula milk designed specifically for young kittens, as regular milk can actually make them sick. The facility created a safe, quiet environment where the kittens could begin their recovery process. They were kept in a temperature-controlled room because baby animals cannot regulate their own body heat effectively. Stuffed animals were placed with them to provide emotional comfort and help them feel less alone during this difficult transition period. Over the following days and weeks, these once frightened and vulnerable babies began to show remarkable improvement. Their appetites returned, they became more active and playful, and they started to gain healthy weight. The rescue team monitored their progress closely, ensuring they received all necessary medical treatments, including vaccinations and health checkups as they grew stronger. Each kitten developed its own personality as they recovered from their traumatic start in life. Some became bold and curious explorers, while others remained gentle and calm. All of them learned to trust humans again through the patient care they received from the dedicated rescue staff and volunteers who worked tirelessly to give them the best possible chance at a happy future. The rescue center began preparing these sweet babies for their next chapter by working on socialization and basic training. Potential adoptive families were carefully screened to ensure each kitten would go to a loving, responsible home where they would be treasured as family members for their entire lives. This touching rescue story demonstrates how one phone call from a caring person can set in motion a chain of events that saves multiple innocent lives. It also shows the incredible dedication of animal rescue workers who drop everything to help creatures in need. These formerly homeless kittens now have bright futures ahead of them, all because people chose to act with compassion when they were needed most. When you encounter animals in distress or hear about rescue situations, remember that your actions matter tremendously. Whether you make the call, volunteer your time, donate supplies, or simply share these stories to raise awareness, you become part of the solution that helps save precious animal lives every single day.